welcome back, friends and family of the RNG team. We are finally back in the RNG Arena, and I'm Iceman Joker, and with me today is Festive Long Johns. How are you doing, Festive?
I am doing fantastic, Iceman. How are you doing this evening?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm really looking forward to finally cast again.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been like 2 weeks since
Yeah,
our last cast.
yeah, we had some technical issues. There was a huge patch hitting the game, and after that there were some minor patches fixing some technical issues and some minor balance issues. So they were kind of ruining all our replays. But yeah, we finally made it to present you the second episode now.
Yeah, it
But
looks like we got a 2v2 here.
yeah, we had a 2v2 this time. But before we jump into the game, I just wanna say thank you really quick to all the guys that gave us some awesome feedback and yeah, for all the likes and the views on YouTube. That was really awesome because yeah, we weren't really sure how our first attempt would be received. Yeah, thanks for that. It really keeps us going doing that.
Yeah, that was awesome to see you guys actually enjoyed the work we did and really encourages us to do more stuff like that. We'd also like to give a huge shout out to the guys at General's Gentlemen. They were kind enough to feature us on their Facebook page and give us some feedback on our first cast. If you haven't checked their stuff out yet, you definitely should. These guys have been doing it for a long time. Their stuff is great. They're very entertaining. They are very informed about the game. So yeah, check out the General's Gentlemen. Looks like we got a 2v2, like we said earlier, on Moscow.
Yeah.
Our boys Baer and Kinda this time against the HOI clan. So without further ado, Iceman, you want to go ahead and count us in?
Yeah, okay. All right, we unpause in 5, 3, 2, 1, unpause. There we go. Live.
Right. 9, 10. Here we go. So, what can we say? 2v2s. Have yet to do a 2v2 cast. A lot to
Yeah,
cover here.
that will be really interesting to do. We got double OKW and double Soviet, so no mixed factions. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we have yet to cast a 2v2. It'll be interesting to see how these Soviet players kind of mix and match their tech structure. It looks like right off the bat, by the way, I'll be following the HOI team.
Oh yeah, and I'm following our guys from RMG.
Okay. Right off the bat, we got Tier 1 going up for Zark Cloud. HOI, they have some really good players in their clan. Paul is the one that I'm most familiar with. He's in the top, I know he's in at least the top 100. Guy's really talented, so should have the RNG guys should have their, should be challenged this game. I'll
Yeah,
just say that.
we got that's pretty interesting. We got both trucks set out on the field, maybe to scout or to pull off some cheeky truck push. I don't know. And we also we also have a Kübelwagen in production for Baer right now. So yeah,
Sure. I mean, some people call it cheeky, some people call it abusive.
yeah, it's
A lot of drama with these trucks recently.
oh yeah, that's true. We got a first engagement in the middle and on the left at the same time. Pioneers, not pioneers. NG's fighting pioneers in the house while pioneers fighting conscripts in the middle, forcing them off.
Yeah. Looks like on the left, Bear's hopping into this house. These combat engineers are in trouble. They go down almost
Yes.
immediately.
Well, that was a pretty huge blow at the beginning, and even if you consider that this guy hasn't tagged already, so there's no tech building, and he won't be able to tag that fast now, unless he's replacing his combat engineers.
So Stern Pioneers saw, I mean, I would say a nerf. They don't do quite as much damage at medium range. They are a little bit tankier now in exchange, but as we just saw there, still do a ton of damage at close range.
Yeah,
And we
that's
got, of course, the Kubelwagen, the infamous
Kubel.
Kubel.
Yeah, it's actually we see a double Kubel. We got a Kubel of from Baer on the rather left of the map, and a Kubel from Kinder in the middle. That's pretty interesting. I mean, the Kubel definitely, I think we can say that got a huge buff in the last patch. It's way stronger now.
I've been
uh,
calling it the Koenigs Kubel.
yeah, the
The
Koenigs
King
Kubel. Yeah, that's right. The reign of the Koenigs Kubel.
Oh, we got an M3 though.
Yeah, that's
M3 with an NG squad. Really
chasing it
super
down.
aggressive.
That's really aggressive. I mean, the thing is, double OKW, won't be any Fausts at that point of the game. Probably no Shreks, probably no Raketen. So yeah, it's kind of gambling, but it's not that risky.
Oh god, this base half track's hitting his own Kumo!
Yeah,
Oh no,
shooting their
Kumo
own
goes
guys.
down.
And the M3 has still half health, so he probably escaped out of that fight, and he took the Kubel right away with him. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Whew. Something to note on Moscow, you can really pressure the northern side with this cutoff right here.
Yeah.
It's if you can pin him at that, it's really tough to wiggle your way out of.
Yeah, Baer's fighting now. He's fighting against the conscripts and he wins, and he's able to take the whole left side, but that's not going to give them anything unless they yeah, reconnect the cutoff.
Yeah, a strategy that's not a bad idea to go with OKW is just to focus the right side entirely. Just completely ignore your vulnerable cutoff and push the right fuel. You've got a forward HQ with the OKW. You can negate that long retreat path. For me, it seems like I have an easier time when I do that than when I'm trying to hold my own cutoff against some heavy pressure.
18 hit on the Kubel, by the way. That's pretty low health. Out of control. Second Kubel going down. Wow.
Yeah.
And the conscript squad getting wiped by some stone pioneers.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's like, if I can show this really quick, like you said, if you focus on the right side, you can set up your HQ right here, on the right corner behind these houses. It's getting a shot blocker there, and it's a really solid position. So yeah, that's kind of definitely viable.
Yeah, we still got this M3. The combat engineer is now upgraded with the flamer.
He's again super aggressive. The
He's pretty much forced a mass retreat. I mean, damn near every squad the Axis has is now running back to the base.
Yeah, just as they yeah, connected that cutoff back, they're just getting totally chased off the map by that M3. That's
still... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's actually really cool to see some super aggressive play with the M3. I really like that.
Yeah, against double OKW, if you don't have a Raketin, there's not a lot that can really force it off. I mean, Stern Pyos can kind of soft counter it and cover, but I mean, all in all, it does look like we have a first Shrek on Kinda. Kinda's decided that he's had enough of this M3.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, and we also got a sniper now by, I forgot about the name, Zacloud. Yeah, that's not going to make it any easier for the infantry, is it?
Not at all. Still no tech from Yakumo Yukari. I hope I'm saying that right. He's going to rely solely on his conscripts, and he's now picked a doctrine. He's gone the brutal. I don't even remember what it's called. You know, it's kind of embarrassing. It's the doctrine with yeah, counterattack. That's it.
There we go. Yeah, with the brutal before, right?
Yes. I believe we see some nasty precision strikes with that thing.
Yeah. We also see now that our guys are pretty much, they definitely want this cutoff. They really decided to go for the left side, not for the right. They just throwing all their forces in to just make a stand at that cutoff. But yeah, it's not that successful at the moment. There's too much shit around.
The combat engineer squad in the building is just torching all these Volks.
Let's see, 6 kills, that too. That's really cool. We also got what do you say to the truck placing by Kinder? That's pretty interesting, isn't it? On the road, the tier 3 building.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it gives you early advanced repairs. I think it's a little bit needlessly risky, and it kind of blocks the ability for your vehicles to kind of sprint along your back lines and kind of derp around the building sometimes. Look at this M3 though.
Yeah. He's
right up in the base.
Again, he's so aggressive with it. And the Raketin isn't even. He's moving smart around the buildings. That's really good.
It's like the MG got one burst off on the shock, suppressed him. It's the only thing stopping him right now. Oh, there's another off to the side though.
Oh, he's putting a demo charge on the forward headquarters.
No. That's so mean.
Yeah.
Wow, does he have a bulletin to set that up faster? I don't remember demos being laid that fast.
Wow, and he's immediately blowing it up. If he would have been cheeky, he could have even waited.
So much pressure from the Allies. He's moving up his 2 snipers. Look at this.
There's exactly 1 territory connected.
Good
Oh
God.
man, the Fallschirmjägers. Nice move.
Yeah,
There's 1 sniper going down. The other one has to run. Yeah. Down to 1 model and a slipper of health. But he escapes. That was a nice move by Kinder. Good flank. The Soviets are on mass retreat now. Shocks retreating. NG's retreating. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. We also see doctrine choices. We got Luftwaffe for Kinder and we got Special Ops for Baer. So we might see a Command Panther or some STG Obersoldat.
Ooh, Kinder got a little greedy with those Fallschirmjägers gonna have to retreat. The Axis really need to gain back some territory now. They have, what is that, 2 strategy points?
Yeah, that's it. Even for OKW, that's not enough.
That is rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
We also
got another
got a
nasty demo charge.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say on the cutoff, right? Yeah.
Yep. We got the Shrek Folk Squad coming up.
Yeah,
MG34 covering the approach here. They ooh-rah and immediately get suppressed anyway.
Yeah, pinning both squads. That's good placing. We see Baer's moving, making a move at the fuel now. He knows that he kind of needs to get some fuels. It's the same time VP on the right is kept, so they are not draining too many VPs. But yeah, the Soviets are just putting an incredibly amount of pressure on the OKW players.
You know what's interesting is neither one has... Okay, just now we see Yakumo starting to tech, and he's going tier 2.
Alright, so... yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how the Allies really pressure this map control that they have right now, because they need to take this resource flow and turn it into an advantage, because if you let the OKW stall to the late game, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yes, they kind of have to use the advantage they get in the early game now. I agree with that. That's true.
I mean, not so much as Soviets as you do Americans, because the Soviets, again, are still pretty strong in the late game, but, I mean, you have an advantage like that, let's push it. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. There you go, Shocks rushing in, but the Fallschirmjäger and the MGs are covering the back, so that position is kind of good. You also see a recon run, maybe that's telling our guys already which doctrine one of them chose, together with the shock troops. That M3 is still alive though, bet 2.
Oh, that dirty M3. 10 kills on the combat engineers, good grief.
Oh, shock troops going down at the northern cutoff, that's interesting. That's pretty much huge manpower loss there. Oh, nasty. Oh, that was nasty.
Filthy demo.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of hit you want to have with a demo charge. We also see tier 4 is up for Baer. He's getting some Obersoldaten now. That's pretty common if you go for special ops. You want to get Obersoldaten and the STGs to just kill everything your opponent has in kind of infantry.
Yeah, since this new patch, it'll be interesting to see how the Obers with STGs actually function. I haven't seen them since... I haven't seen the Obers with STGs since the patch. Since the patch, the Obers, they don't feel nearly as strong at long range. Before, it seemed like the STGs were pretty redundant because Obers could already fill their role of hard anti-infantry with just the MG34 alone. But now that the MG34 has seen a pretty substantial nerf, it seems like the STGs could be a viable munitions sink. So we'll see what Baer does with them.
Yeah, that's totally true. All the LMGs they are not performing as good as before, so yeah, it might be a valuable investion of munitions. They gained back some territory though, but they are still cut off again, so it's kind of
things are still not looking good for our guys over at RNG. They're really pressured very hard.
Whoa.
Rush the Stuka.
Yeah. It's pretty interesting rushing a Stuka when there are absolutely 0 support weapons on the field, but yeah, against hordes of conscripts that are close together, it can still be really good, and of course against snipers as well.
Yeah, on an open map like this against tons of conscripts, I mean, smart player's going to be able to dodge them, but if you can get one off on a retreat path, it can still be brutal.
Yeah, that's true. And also, we got an AT gun up now. I mean, it has nothing... I was just about to say there's nothing to counter, but there's a Lux coming from Baer, so it has its use now.
Love that little bugger.
Yeah, I want to see how he's doing with that.
This barrage going in on the blob, just a little bit off target.
Yeah, he managed to.
Gonna overshoot him a little bit. The Lux is actually in range, eats an 18 aid. This refaces, and he does start to reface it. Could get some shots off. Look like the Lux is backing off.
Yeah, like looks like Baer's pretty much. He definitely wants to push the Soviets off the field now. He's not like getting one squad behind to cap the cutoff. He's just pushing them and pushing them and pushing them.
That's Blobtastic Bear for you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure he won't be real fond of that nickname, but that's all
Yeah, well, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of his own.
right.
His own. I don't. He
You
has his,
should feel bad,
yeah,
Bear,
he has
for
his name for a
blobbing.
reason, so that's fine.
Another Zis barrage going off. I don't know about that. He's sunk 120 munitions into a pretty weak Zis barrage tandem. And
Yeah.
this is some seriously unmeta play from the Soviet players, all conscripts. In fact, Zark Cloud has picked the assault. What's that doctrine name with the T-34-85s and the IS-2?
Oh, it's armored assault.
Armored assault,
Yeah.
right? So we're not going to see any guards or shocks from him. He's going to be relying solely on conscripts. Looks like he's tech tier 1 and tier 2, which is pretty much a necessity if you're going to hold out that long for armor.
Yeah.
But we'll see how these conscripts do.
Yeah, I think shouldn't the Soviets probably should have a shit ton of fuels right now. They controlled both fuels for quite a while, didn't they?
Yeah, and a shitload of fuel they have. Zarkcloud has 255,
Wow.
and Yakuri has 190, but he has tech tier 4, so potentially see I would say a Katyusha is probably the most. Oh, those snipers!
Those snipers.
Oh, and one goes down!
That was. Oh man. Again, one
Another
sniper
escapes
down.
with a sliver of health.
That one was already replaced and it died again. So yeah, huge investions on the snipers already.
But
So
look what it's netted them, though. I mean, they've pretty much pinned the OKW back.
yeah,
So much early pressure.
it's also pretty interesting to see that MG34 sitting right next to that demo charge. Pretty risky.
He's waiting, man.
Yeah, he knows
This guy.
if he's blowing it up now, he probably won't get the whole squad unless it's destroying the weapons. So yeah, he's waiting.
Yeah, be patient.
Yeah,
Good things come to those who wait.
the time will come.
Faustaf on that M3. The glorious M3.
We also got that Lux at 9 kills. It's getting repaired a bit now, but yeah, 9 kills close to Vet 1. And that Vet 1 ability is really interesting in my opinion. It's that camouflage.
Yeah, we saw that in the last game that we cast. M3 goes down. Poor
Yeah.
M3.
Finally.
So sad.
Oh, there we go. Demo charge finally set it off. But there we go. One more left. Vet 2. That's not exactly what we want to have.
So close. I love those demos. They're so enjoyable. Just the sound again. Bam! Squad down.
There we go. Yeah, and the Katyusha hitting. Wow, it's
That's
just,
exactly what they need.
yeah. That's a good thing right into that massive infantry. They're truly focusing around this area, so yeah, Katyusha is awesome.
Ooh, looks is in danger.
Yeah. He did some good
We's
shots.
just out of range from that AT gun.
Did some good shots off at the conscripts, forced some squads away, but yeah, 2 AT guns. That's hard to handle.
It looks like HOI is really just trying to screen with their conscripts and use the snipers to drain the manpower, which is not a bad tactic. Conscripts, I mean, they're not super combat effective, but they do provide vision. They can screen vehicles with their AT nades. What's his name?
Oh,
Zarkcloud
that shot
KV1.
solid.
Oh, MG34 on the ground, pick it up with the bolts.
Oh, come on. Oh, good thing.
Oh yes.
And
Oh god. Keep an eye on that squad, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that Stuka barrage was pretty much a waste. I don't think it had hit anything. Yeah, but man, these Obersoldaten getting pretty much one-shot by that KV-1, that was brutal. Like,
Yeah.
the KV-1 hitting feel like says, "Here I am, come at me."
Immediately.
Yeah.
So the Axis has managed to almost basically mirror what the Allies did to them earlier, cutting them off from the entire field. Now the Allies are down to only 2 strategic points.
Yeah.
They're about to cap both fuels. They have all 3 VPs. The Axis are still down by nearly 200 VPs, so Allies still have that in their favor. They could definitely regroup and make a big push here. It's not like they've lost everything. This is just the give and take.
Yeah, it's just the map control kind of completely flipped over, so yeah, like you said, we have pretty much the exact same situation now on the other side. It's pretty interesting.
Katyusha firing off another barrage. Pretty much blind, but does manage to catch this MG34 probably going to escape. Forces the Raketten to reposition.
Yeah, that's. I was kind of maybe expected to have that much infantry again on that spot, but not this time. We also see new shock spot by. Oh man, I can't spell even. I just say Yakumu. Sorry if I'm just misspelling that name, but I'm really sorry. But he's forcing off the Fallschirmjägers on the left. That's what I wanted to say.
Yakumo.
Yakumu. Okay, that's cool. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's good. So at the moment, we have enough CPs for a B4, which could be devastating.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the Axis at this point are clumping up a lot. They're playing defensively. And the KV-1 continues to do work, just picking off shots at range.
Yeah, it's just a big piece of armor you can just use to like snipe some infantry. And what he's now moving to the left because he kind of sees the looks pretty much out on his own, and he catches 18. This might be very, very, very dangerous for it. Yeah, there we go. KV-1 engaging. Lux is down to like what is it? 30% health. There we go. Another shot out of control. Wow. Yeah, that's
There you
kind
go.
of. Yeah.
KV-1 paying off. I find that KV-1 typically seems to serve me better against OKW.
Yeah.
Packs are brutal. Rakettens, you can deal with. And he's really being very aggressive with this KV-1. He is right up at Baer's base. He's taking shots from that tier 4 and just gives zero fucks right now. Raketten firing on the rear armor of the KV-1. Baer's army is a mass retreating right now. It's responding to that IS-2, which has hit the field. I missed it, Iceman. I'm sorry. There's too much going on. We have an IS-2 on the field now. Good God.
Too much action.
Oh, the KV-1's down to a sliver of health. The Faust might finish it on the left side here
There
by
we
the
go.
VP.
Out of control.
And it goes down. Oh, that's a shame. That KV-1 was bet one.
Yeah, that IS-2 might pose a problem. I mean, they have plenty of AT, but still, it's not easy to take down only with Rakettens and Shreks.
Yeah, it's the AT of the mediocre variety.
Yeah.
Rakettens and Shreks. I mean, that'll stave you off, but it's not gonna really hard counter an IS-2.
Exactly. That's right.
And that's from Zarcloud, who now, in about maybe about 4 minutes, will have enough to call in dual T-34-85. So he's going to have a seriously formidable lineup of armor here in a little bit.
Yeah. And we also have a B4 going up now for Jakumu. Yeah, that might be pretty devastating. I mean, Katyusha and B4. It's definitely a lot of arts you need to watch out for, and I don't know if it's in range, but they know where the forward headquarters is, and you can get some really nasty stuff off of that if you just time it with retreating units. It can be devastating.
Oh, it's in range.
Oh, that's interesting then. We might see some shots at that, and yeah, that IS-2 is going for the Raket. Sorry, for the Stuker. He misses.
Yeah. He recognizes that he doesn't really have any hard AT that can hunt him down. He's got nothing but Shreks and Rakettens, and what do you know, IS-2 doesn't care. And he's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, but now he considered it probably. Yeah, that's he's maybe even faster than I am, so he kind of backs off. But yeah,
he would have been better to keep him going. Now he's taking shots from all these Shreks. He does kill the truck, which is going to delay. I don't know whose that was. Baer's
tech. Yeah,
delay Baer's tech. Oh, he's going to get a Faust off on him though.
Oh,
he
yeah.
should have just kept
Deflection.
going. It bounces.
There was really lucky, man. He's getting really lucky now. I mean, he kind of had to go this way because all the Shreks and the Rakettens were at the other base entry, but. Yeah,
and the entire German army is chasing after him.
Slipper of heaven. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you dare to go in our base, trying to kill our Stuka, you nasty.
Dirty, dirty Russian dog.
Oh yeah.
Not my words, German words.
I think while this action was going on, Baer lost some kind of infantry squads at the other flank. I wasn't able to catch that with the camera because I was following the IS-2, but I don't know, what was it? I think an Obersoldaten squad went down, but I'm not completely sure.
It looks like the B4 fired, but it only got one model kill, so I don't know. I was following the IS-2 as well.
Yeah. It was definitely the much Much more intense action. Oh, look at the Shreks. The Shreks in the north going right in front of the
Oh
demo
no.
charge. Please don't tell me.
Oh,
Oh,
Shreks.
at least they're
Oh, they're
splitting
Vet
up.
3. They're healing out of combat. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Two
Oh,
models down.
almost, man.
Yeah.
That's a little premature.
I was a
That's
bit lucky. I mean, I don't know if it's on purpose, but Baer's never really. He's like not clicking on the point to cap it. That means that they are not moving like clumped up together to it. So yeah, the demos are not that effective then.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
You see that we just watched a stream earlier today where we saw some premature demolition charges. Get a little excited. You want to blow that shit up.
Yeah.
Just wait just a little longer.
Oh, there we
going
go.
Down.
B4. Wow. Takes out the Fallschirmjäger
Brutal.
and the Volksgrenadier, I think, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies squirming around, although I don't think there would be any bodies left in real life.
Yeah, probably. There we go.
They would just be
Stuka
vaporized.
timed on the retreat on the conscripts. Oh, he got a bit lucky there. That was good
Oof.
timed, but somehow he missed.
Yeah.
Could have been devastating.
So again, we have the Soviet player only has one elite infantry unit on the field, 2 conscripts, and a shock squad. That's all that Yakumo has for infantry, whereas Tsar Cloud has 3 conscripts, 2 snipers.
Well, Baer has now 2 Obersoldaten equipped with STG, so that's definitely some kind of anti-infantry power by him. He should be able to fall off most of the Soviet infantry right now. And if we have a look at the map control, it's pretty much even at the moment, kind of evened out.
Yeah, it looks like they've kind of stabilized a little bit. These shocks are actually beating the STG overs at close range, along with the Volk squad in support. By the way, where is that Volk squad with the LMG 34?
Oh, that's interesting. We'll see. I will try if I can.
Did it get wiped?
I don't think so, but it's not this one. Oh, I got it. It's on the right, on the fuel point, engaged by the S2 now.
But don't lose it, Baer.
Yeah, that's so valuable. You better don't waste it.
Just a little note about Volksgrenadiers and their veterancy. Volksgrenadiers veterancy applies to the weapon that they have, and they get crazy vet bonuses. They get just something, just absurd accuracy and fire rate bonuses, but they apply to their shitty KR98. If you upgrade a Volks with any sort of automatic weapon, whether that be a LMG 34 or even like a DP, they're incredibly effective, like the most cost-effective anti-infantry unit in the game. Somebody posted an article on Reddit about that exact topic a while ago. We'll link that in the description.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check it out, you can see why Volks are brutal with LMGs. Anytime you get a chance to recruit or to pick up a dropped weapon with Volksgrenadiers, absolutely take that because they're insane.
Yeah, we're now seeing a command panther by Baer. That's the elite panther leader of the German army joining the fight.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. I really love that unit. I like to play with it, really, and especially that marked vehicle ability for 35 munitions is just incredibly good. It just takes the whole unit to a new level of valuability. It's insane.
Yeah, the command pan. I mean, that's what makes the aura bonuses are nice, but the marked target is what makes it. And by the way, we haven't been paying attention to the VPs.
Oh yeah.
The Axis are down to 100 VPs.
Yeah,
it's getting desperate.
Yeah, they really need to have a look at the VPs now. They are again 2 VPs in Allied hands, so yeah, they need to do something about that. And the 3rd one is even getting capped now. So yeah.
Still no signs of giving up, though. I mean, a lot of times you'll see, the morale of the losing team just start to crumble, and they're still going at it. They're playing hard. They're playing them tough.
Yeah.
Command Panther's moving in on this damaged engine KV-1. Probably going to go down here.
Yeah, I mean, especially as OKW, or even if you play double OKW, you can always have a comeback. It's probably a faction where you just can have a comeback every time. You shouldn't give up too fast.
KV-1 goes down.
Yeah.
Here we go. Again, have to stop that VP train. They're still triple capped.
Man, that's just getting incredible. There's so much pressure on them by the VPs now.
Oh yes, Vet 5 Volks with the LMG. Run, get off that red cover. You're so valuable.
Yeah, that's
So
much
right
infantry.
now, I mean, we're going to see the game shift from territory control to VP control.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much everybody is well, at least the allies are floating fuel. Kinda's floating quite a bit of fuel as well. This is a game of VPs. That's going to be the points of contention right here from here on out.
Yeah. I really wonder what Kinder is saving up for. I mean, he might be saving up for a King Tiger because he has all tiers up now and he's not building really anything. So I could imagine he's going for that one.
Well, he's almost got the fuel for it too.
Yeah.
20 fuel away from King Tiger. We'll see. King Tiger and a Command Panther combo could be vicious.
Yeah, we're also seeing the Ice 2 getting engaged. Mark vehicle on it. Command Panther
Beautiful.
engaging. And that Stuka
Look at that range on the Command Panther.
Yeah. Stuka missed again. Oh man, look at the damage it's doing. Wow. Down to half health. Even less now. Wow.
Penetrated every shot.
But them two AT guns, they are just stopping the Command Panther from doing more. He gets a
Oh,
Katyusha
no.
though.
Yes. Beautiful. Got the Katyusha. Cock blocked by the AT guns. Gonna have to back out. We got, what is this, a strafe or a
Yeah,
bomb?
strafe under a cannon.
Oh, that's right. The Armored Assault Commander has the strafe.
Yeah, we see the right VP was kept by Kinder with his Fallschirmjägers. Two conscripts tried to keep it back, but that bundle nade just stopped them.
Is he gonna wipe it? Gonna wipe that
He's
triple
not
net
focusing
conscript?
He's not
No,
focusing
he
it.
decided he needs to focus the, yeah.
Yeah,
That 5-man squad's pretty low too.
that was pretty unfortunate, but yeah.
So
You can't
the
be everywhere
Axis,
with your mic. Well, that plane crash just
treading water.
killed an Obersoldaten squad. Not squad, sorry. A model. Don't want to get too excited here. So Molotov on them, also bundle nade.
STGs.
Yeah.
Bundle nade was pretty lackluster there. Didn't really do anything.
The before is 7 kills though, but not Vet 1. If it gets Vet 1, it's just getting such such more use because you can just precision strike everywhere if you got enough munitions.
Oh god. Yeah,
And
that's the key to,
yeah,
to the B4.
that's
Gotta get a Vet 1.
really, yeah. That's why you want to have a B4, get it Vet 1, and then you can basically kill everything with it, with precision strike.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah. I can really understand people being a bit mad about the bug where you could just cancel. I mean,
Auto-fire it?
yeah,
oh
right.
god, yeah, it was brutal. Luckily they fixed that pretty
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Ice 2's trying to push off the Fallschirmjägers at the right VP. Even if they manage to get the right VP, because they don't have any infantry there, they're probably able to take the middle VP. So yeah, they stop the drain for now.
Oh, that Shrek or that Stuka.
Both
the
snipers,
Oh,
both snipers.
They go down. Oh, that's such a huge loss.
They all
Oh
crawling
my
around in
God.
their own blood and dirt.
Brutal, man.
Yeah.
The off maps, honestly, other than that barrage, the Stuka has been, I don't want to say lackluster, but it's only got 22 kills. It's been on the field nearly the whole game.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because the Soviets have fielded primarily infantry units rather than stationary emplacements. So the Axis, it looks like, are making a bit of a comeback here. We've got all 3 VPs now controlled by the Axis, but the Allies are not in a bad spot. Still have 2 IS-2s.
Double IS-2s and the B4 on Vet 1, so now precision strike spamming might start.
Yeah, you know, it would have been interesting to see Zarcloud go 2 T-3485s rather than another IS-2. Would have given him a little bit more flexibility, a little more mobility. It could have been in more places than one.
Oh yeah, right.
But, you know,
Also-
the IS-2's still strong, obviously.
Also a bit more flanking power maybe, because it's way easier to flank with T-3485s with they're faster.
So at this point, the Allies just need to grab 2 VPs and they need to hold them for about a minute.
Yeah.
And that's it. If they can pull that off, it's game over. Whereas the Axis are, I mean, it's do or die for them. They need to keep the pressure on. Good position set up on the south here. Great flank by Yakumo. Set up the Maxim. He's got the shock troops forcing off everything they had down there. That southern VP is now pretty much gone. The northern VP is being decapped. Are going to be in trouble here.
Yeah, and they don't really have much infantry or armor around in the middle, so he might even be able to capture the middle as well. If they can get a triple cap going, they have to react really fast.
Yep.
But
Strafe going down in the middle.
we're seeing there's a big but. There's a KT on the field now.
Oh, as we suspected. Oh, I missed it. There it goes. No skin, just a naked KT.
Yeah.
With a Command Panther buff. Oh.
Well, that's
yes, tasty. Let's see it.
Brutal.
Let's see it. Let's move those Shreks up. Do some work. It's do or die. You need to do something or lose the game.
Stuka is way too much ahead. He's now getting fighting the Ice 2s. There we go. Oh, that was unfortunate. Bit bad Mark Vehicle on the Ice 2 though.
IS-2's a little overextended too.
Yeah.
He's facing off against all these Shreks.
And he's marked. He won't get out there. Come on, Mangan destroyed. Finish it off. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
IS-2 down. There was just way too much on there. Way too much.
KT's down to about half health. Still though, this second IS-2 needs to bail.
Yeah. But the
damage engine on the KT.
Yeah, down to a sliver of health. AT gun shooting at it, but
oh man, this is the push the Allies wanted. They're down to 17 VPs. They're still triple capped. This IS-2 is in dire straits. One more shot's gonna finish it off.
Baer's
taking shots at the Command Panther.
Shreks Command Panther, everything out of control.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh my god. Now they just need to stall the VPs.
Yeah, 10 points remaining.
Oh no.
It's definitely VP game now. Wow, the B4 takes out the Shrek squad. Holy shit.
Dark Cloud has enough resources to call in another IS-2, and he does.
And we have 2 B4s now, so even more.
Oh man, well, you know,
fire.
that's not a bad call when it's a game of VPs and the opponent is just going to be forced onto that one point. You can just wipe squad after squad, and one B4 is now Vet 1, so we'll see what he does with those precision strikes.
Yeah. VP drain stopped for now though. We got the middle VP and the right VP in the hands of the Axis, and yeah, it's stopped for now, but the IS-2 is going for it again.
IS-2 putting the pressure down. They know that they're only down to 4 VPs. If they can just keep the pressure on, they can just for a second.
Yeah.
They actually have map control. They have both fuels, munition. All they need is the VPs.
If they manage to get these VPs only once, they should be able to finish off this game. They just need to get the control once.
And these oversold on, they're not going to fare well.
I think I heard a B4 shot. Where is it hitting? Oh, it's
where was it? I missed it.
I think it was on the left, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it was on the headquarters, on the forward headquarters. It killed a squad of infantry. Some Shrek squad.
Oh man. This Fallschirmjäger squad is holding down the left VP. They're going to decap it. That's exactly what they need.
Mark Vehicle on the IS-2 again. And we got actually 3 squads of Obersoldaten now for Baer. That's just a lot of manpower pulled in this Obersoldaten.
It's expensive. At this point you need crowd control, not... I mean, you're only going up against conscripts.
Yeah.
KT back to full health.
There we go. He's just... yeah, he's engaging now. He needs to. They need to make sure.
First shot bounces off the IS-2. Shrek shot bounces off the IS-2.
The Fallschirmjägers go down on the left side on the map. Conscripts rushing in for the motherland. KV is guarding that VP. They are really strong now. There we go.
Oh,
GG.
no. What is he gonna do? What are they're calling the GG?
GG thrown in. Yeah.
They're capping the VP on the left. There's only 4 VPs left.
Only 4 VPs.
If they can get the decap in the middle. Oh, if they can kill this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, decap on the middle.
Decap on, he's not in the circle.
He's not.
That combat engineer squad wasn't in the circle. They got the decap.
That was unfortunate.
IS-2's in trouble now.
Pretty much low health. S-35 as
Mark
well.
target.
He might get both tanks with the
He's
command
Vet 2.
Panther.
That Panther is tanky as hell now.
He's focusing on the IS-2.
One more shot.
Come on. Yeah, KT takes out the IS-2. Oh, what a huge...
It's not over.
It's not over. They called GG, but then surprisingly we saw a slight of mistake. Well,
If that
opponents.
combat engineer squad had one
Yeah.
foot in the circle. Oh, and this KT is going man mode now. He's
Yeah,
angry.
he's going for them B4s.
He knows they don't have anything to counter it. That
Yeah,
KT's a
wow,
monster.
B4 down.
Oh, one shot before he goes down.
The second one tries
Second
to
shot.
fire, but he gets a
Nope.
shot off first. Ah.
I had no idea a King Tiger could one shot a B4.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Wow.
Oh, Shrek squad goes down. Combat or the conscripts are pushing up. This KT is gonna do some work.
He gets an engine damage though, but there's nothing really to take it out. I mean, there's a KV1, but that can't really harm it with a command panther in the back.
He's still got his IS-2, but it's at 25% health. Now the VPs are looking pretty tricky for the Allies. They're down to 160.
And
They're not triple capped yet. They've still got the KV-1 defending that southern VP.
but they are really struggling in in matters of army value now. They lost almost everything in that middle engagement. I mean,
Yeah.
did the ice? No, the IS-2 survived, but they lost both B4s. They had a lot of infantry, the S-85, so yeah.
And this is when you see a primarily conscript heavy build start to become, let's just say, challenging to pull off against the OKW.
Especially if you have like 3 Obersoldatens and Fallschirmjägers running around, your conscripts
Yeah.
alone are just not able to compete with the OKW infantry.
I'm surprised we're not seeing more Maxims. When you're down to VPs, Maxims can at least totally negate the firepower that these Obers have. And the KV-1's gonna go down.
Oops. Yeah, that KV-1 is engaged by a Panther that Baer just brought out of his tier 4. So yeah, that
All of a
was
sudden, the tides have turned. This other KV-1 is moving in, but I'm not sure what he thinks he's gonna do against the Command Panther and a Panther.
Yeah, we've seen engagement in the middle.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Look at that range on that Command Panther.
Oh yeah. Holy shit! It's it's pretty much
brutal.
Wow. Are the conscripts going to be abandoned? What the hell? Are the conscripts going to be pinned before they manage to decap the? To cap the
These
VP?
falls are gonna stop the VP.
Oh yeah, they're putting the foot in the circle. And
This is
the
it
Panthers,
right here. This is it.
Yeah, this looks like the final engagement. Mark Vico on the IS-2, double Panther coming for it.
Ziscon out of position. IS-2 taking shots. Oh, he's got another Ziscon behind. Again, gonna have to force to reposition. IS-2 goes down.
There we go.
18-8 the Panther. Get it. Oh, engine damage on the
Both
Panther.
Panthers 18-aided. And the Vet 3
Ziscon's
command
refacing.
Panthers. Yeah, wow.
Stop the
Destroyed
VP cap.
engine. Critical. Oh, he's probably going down. Main gun destroyed. Oh,
my
man.
god.
Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. He was pretty lucky, but in the end, he couldn't phase off the Zis gun.
He still has his one Panther. These Fallschirmjägers in the middle.
Yeah, KT is almost repaired now, just the engine damage, and they're also capping the left VP to make sure there's nothing. They're not just getting killed by
Sneaky.
the VPs. Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of sneaky decap on the left side.
Yeah.
It's tricky, these VP wars. You got to commit at least some resources to these side VPs without losing the main, area of contention. It's always fun. It's fun to watch. Double Zis barrage, wiping both the Raketans.
There we got a Maxim on the left VP, but it's totally flanked and grenaded by the Fallschirm and the Folks. That probably won't. And we got a bug on it. All right, that's down.
Oh, here we go. Allies are about to be triple capped. Again, we are getting really desperate. When you're down to just 4 VPs, though, anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, one little slip up on one of these side VPs can cost you the game.
Yeah, and the
These
shocks.
Obers getting torched.
The shocks are capping the left VP now. They forced off the Folks, and we still got that abandoned KV-1 in the center. They didn't even bother taking it.
Oh yeah.
Take a look at that. Maybe. I hope he's not taking it with the Obersoldat, and I would be a bit disappointed then. That's
Not very smart. Here we go. We got another IS-2 on the field. Yakumo has 162 fuel. I mean, at this point, you have Su-85 to deal with the King Tiger, but you got the Panther on the field. I mean, That's always a risk. This gun's moving up. This gun's gonna try and cap.
Cap, yeah, they have to
Oh
cap.
man, that KV. That I mean, I'm sorry. That King Tiger camping on that mid VP. No one's touching that thing.
Yeah,
It's already got 40
40
kills.
kills.
Good lord. Double vet. I mean, good luck trying to cap that mid VP. You'd be better off stretching the field,
Yeah,
trying
you
to
can just
harass the flanks.
park the VP, the KT at the middle VP, and there's not much that can push it off.
Yeah, KV1's getting repaired. That's we'll see if that gets turned around. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, you got
The
Force
Allies,
taking it
yeah,
now.
the Allies have managed to. They're down to they're not triple capped anymore. They have maybe a minute or two left. Maxim on the left, a pretty weak deterrent. Um,
Oh yeah.
he's trying to cap this northern strat point. I would be just all in on the VPs at this point.
Yeah. We see two Oversoldaten squads guarding the right VP, so the allies don't have any infantry to take this point without any armor support. But yeah, with any kind of armor, they might be able to rush it.
Yep, both players are stalling. They both sides know that the last engagement is what is going to win or lose this game.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to commit just yet until they're 100% ready. The Allies have managed to stall it, if only briefly, and we now see the KV-1 now in German hands with that lovely German cross on the side of it. Going to roll down to this southern VP. Maxim's not going to contest it. Got an attempted decap on the middle VP. Looks like they're going to get the decap
Yeah,
off.
they get the decap.
That's pretty huge at this point. Again, they're not going to be able to stick around for long, but the KT's taking shots. It's down to about 50% health from that double vet Zis. Down to about 40% health. And now it has to start being careful. Those overs step right in to cap the mid VP. IS-2, again, has to be cautious. There's a lot of AT over there in the middle VP.
Stumpine is moving in at the left VP to cap it, and again make sure there's no way they're gonna drain the VPs.
Yep.
This gun's getting horribly flanked by Obers and Fallschirmjägers. Yeah.
This is looking grim. This is
Yeah.
looking grim. This is it right here. I don't see a way. I don't see a comeback from here. It would take a miracle at this point.
It's the Oversoldatens are fighting against the buffed shocks on the right. I mean, the shocks are buffed, but still against two Oversoldaten, they will be struggling. Like,
How much damage they can put down.
They took one squad down, but still, and
A nasty grenade here could do it.
they kept the MG the MG34. I'm not even sure if that's a
no.
good choice on these shock troops, because they kind of want to have them close, and the MG42 is not really MG34 isn't really usable in close range. But I don't know.
Yeah, I've never personally tried it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we see a lot of resources on the Axis side now. We got another command panther call right in from Baer. He has a panther, a command panther, and a carry one now. So, yeah.
Oh no. The Allies are holding out. They're not going down without a fight. It's looking grim. 19 VPs to 3. They're triple capped. At the moment, they have Yakumo has no armor. Dark Cloud has only the IS-2. This is pretty much game. 10 VPs, 7. It's draining fast,
4.
man.
1. Oh, there you go.
And
Yeah.
there it is. Woo!
Yeah, there we go. Playback over. And
Wow.
Killer making actually. I think that's a nice move saying for.
Yeah, that is a nice move.
Yeah.
You know, that early VP can kind of. I mean, that early GG can be taken the wrong way sometimes. You know.
Yeah. It's.
You hear the GG. You're winning. You take your foot off the gas a little bit. It's nice to see him apologize.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it can be annoying if your opponent says GG and then stays in the game and kind of, I don't know, kind of losing it slowly, and you kind of have to destroy him completely. But if he says GG and then is winning the game, that's really annoying.
Yeah. I don't think it was malicious or
definitely not.
I really think they thought they were going to lose. I mean, they were on the ropes, man. That was it.
There was just, I mean, if he would have kept these combat engineers in that circle, I mean,
That was it.
they might
Just,
have, yeah.
oh God,
It was
that is insane.
such a small thing have a such huge impact on that match.
You know, sometimes when it gets down to the VP wars, you just at the end of the game, you're throwing units away just to stall the VPs. Just keep your foot in the circle for that 1 second longer. That's why shocks are so strong for VP wars. You can use smoke, deny vision. They're so tanky. It's a 6-man squad. I mean, you can just stall.
Yeah.
Great. I love doing that. But man, what a game, Iceman.
Yeah, that was so really, really, really exciting, especially with that VP action on the let's say last third of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was insane. Well, thank you guys for sticking around and watching the second rendition of the RNG Arena. That was a joy to cast. Never done a 2v2 before. Was always a little intimidated by the 2v2 action. It's a lot to cover, but man, was that fun. So again, thank you guys. Tune in next time. Hopefully, we'll get a good month of patch-free Company of Heroes play, where we'll be able to delve into the meta a little bit. A lot has changed.
yeah,
We'll probably be doing more 1v1s, but you never know. It might make sense some 2v2s. So again, thanks for watching. Iceman, any final words?
yeah. Just wanted to say to add something really, really quick. I just wanted to say thank you to Moonchild, a member of our clan who creates all the artworks, and he also created this overlay you should be seeing right now. And there were some suggestions and feedback on the overlay. We tried to improve that, and yeah, he kind of realized it for us. So yeah, thank you for this awesome overlay, Moonchild. He should be honored a bit now by us in this cast, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.
Yeah.